Start the topic, man. G.
Tyson Fury's back apparently.
Well, we don't know because he was just training.
Yeah.
Do you think this is smoke and fire, or do you think this is just...
I think you mean smoke and mirrors, but
no, smoke without fire, smoke and fire.
Bro, Tyson Fury is a mentally ill crackhead, bro. I don't take anything he says seriously. That's how I feel.
No, but I'm just saying, why do you think he posted it? To evoke a response? What do you
Some
think?
type of response, money. Obviously, we know his MO. He's going to pick fights of people when they're at their most vulnerable. And like we said last time, we've never seen AJ this vulnerable. So I think there's a...
But he retired straight after his last fight.
Yeah, because he lost.
So you think if he didn't lose, he would have retired?
No. Well, if he beat Usyk,
yeah,
and then he saw AJ broke up by Dubois, he might have wanted that AJ fight immediately.
I don't know where we are. Like, Frank Warren says he doesn't want him to come back, but Eddie Hearn says he's coming back. I genuinely think Fury's coming back. I just don't know when.
To fight who then?
AJ.
Yeah.
But I don't know when. He's coming back.
Yeah. He'll fight someone first though before he fights AJ.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
It's just the MO, innit? Test where he's at. See where he's at.
He hasn't been off for that long. He fought this.
Then again, I guess his return fight was Wilder last time.
But he did have warm-up fights in between that though.
Before Wilder?
Yeah, he had them Sefa.
Oh, and the Pianetta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he might come back for a little tune-up. Even if it's against the Chisora.
Oh my.
It'll be a fake exhibition fight.
If I was him, I'd come back against Francis Ngannou.
That's too dangerous for him.
No, bro, you gotta get that lick back. You made an MMA fighter beat you, bro.
He's not gonna get licked back. He won.
No, but in the eyes of the masses, he lost. I thought he won.
Yeah,
but a lot of people
no. He won, innit? Like,
okay, if he was to come back, list the 5 fighters that you would want to see him come back in a comeback fight before AJ.
There's no.
Because I think AJ's a comeback fight. I think AJ's that far down the line that he's a comeback fight.
You think so?
I think AJ's a gatekeeper right now.
I don't even know if he can keep the gates, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I really don't. Like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? AJ could get knocked out by bad breath right now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
God.
I don't. Like, it's true. So, I'm not sure. Tune up fight, like I say, Chisora could be one, because that would just be a friendly thing, a little fix.
Yeah.
I don't know who else there would be. You got you got to think name recognition in the UK. What British heavyweights are there?
Bro, if I was him, you might see him versus Huey Fury.
Oh
him versus cousin fight.
Do you mean like? But the names are either if they're big enough names, they're too dangerous. If they're small enough names, it's not going to sell. Who's going to sell? Do you know what I'm saying? Like Fraser Clark is not going to sell. None of the man is going to sell. Maybe White.
He already fought White.
Yeah.
Lawrence Okoli.
That's an ugly fight.
Maybe Gerald Miller. If Gerald Miller beats Fabio Wardley, maybe Gerald Miller.
But what I'm saying is, if Gerald Miller beats Fabio Wardley, I think it makes that fight. You look too dangerous. I don't know if Fury takes that fight. I think Fury wants an easier fight.
How far down the level do you want him to go,
bro? How far down do you think AJ is? It's a tune-up fight for AJ, so it's got to be someone that's below the level of AJ.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You're not going to take a fight.
That's why I think he's going straight into the AJ.
Maybe
fight,
you're right.
bro.
Maybe you're right. As we look at the options, maybe you're right. He goes straight into the AJ fight. That's his MO, man.
Because if you think about it, would he fight as Zhang?
No.
Zhang just come off a loss though.
Yeah, but Zhang's too dangerous, bro. Zhang's too unpredictable. Joe Joyce?
Bruv.
Joe Joyce might make
that makes sense.
Joe Joyce might make sense.
Joe Joyce might actually make sense.
Yeah, and he's with Frank Warren.
That makes sense.
Joyce.
I can see Tyson Fury versus Joe Joyce.
That's the kind of fight I was talking about.
That I can see.
As a get ready fight for AJ.
Maybe even a David Adelaide. I don't think
the name's big enough.
Maybe.
David Adelaide's name's still not big enough. It's not big enough. I think Joe Joyce.
He might even resurrect David Hay, fam.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
basically, whoever it is going to be light skinned. So I'm saying, he's looking at some easy light skinned food.
To fight another easy light skinned food in
bro, we know them light skinned man have got mental health issues anyway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That man ain't built like
Joshua.
Joshua.
I was going to say Joseph Parker.
That sounded Nigerian as well.
I was going to say Joseph Parker is a name, but I think that's probably too dangerous.
That's way too dangerous, yeah. Joseph Parker's in like world title contention.
Him and Fury are brethren.
Yeah, and he's looking to fight for world titles right now.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. So yeah, I could see Joe Joyce, then AJ, or straight to an AJ. Do you know what I mean?
Are you excited to see him back? Or do you want to see him back?
If he fights AJ, I still want to see that fight. Do you know what I mean? Because
who do you think wins, AJ or Fury?
at this stage,
yeah.
you gotta lean towards Fury.
How? How does he win the fight?
AJ, I'm not gonna say AJ has stamina issues, but AJ is a big, muscly guy. He's not the fittest guy. Do you know what I mean? The best version of Tyson Fury pieces up the best version of AJ. So
I don't know about that.
You don't think so?
I don't know about that.
I think the best.
I don't know
best
about
version
that.
of Fury.
I don't know
I think
about
the best
that.
version of Fury beats the best version of AJ.
I think the AJ that fought.
Klitschko.
I don't know if that's the best version of AJ.
What's the best AJ we've seen?
I think.
AJ White.
Nah, he made a bit too much mistakes in that fight. I think anywhere but I think AJ versus
Povetkin or something.
Ruiz rematch. He was good in that fight. AJ
No.
versus Pulev.
AJ versus
AJ
Ruiz.
versus Pulev.
AJ versus Ruiz 2. AJ stood on the outside and boxed. If AJ tries to stand on the outside and box, if AJ goes, he went in there to not engage and win it and do a shutout.
Cool.
He's
AJ,
not shutting
AJ
out
versus,
Fury.
It's the two things that's either AJ versus Povetkin
Yeah,
or AJ versus
like a Takam or that sort of. That's
no AJ versus Klitschko.
Yeah.
Or even AJ versus Pulev.
The thing is, I don't know. I agree with you that time period where he was shipping punches and got his nose broke up in fights, but he was in some wars and he would
drop,
do you know what I mean?
come
He dropped
back
and come back. That time is the most dangerous AJ, but he ain't got that in him. If AJ
Of course, but we're not asking who wins. Like, we're not asking who wins if they fight. You have to lean towards Fury, bro.
That's what I said.
But I'm saying
you said how.
You said
how. I said Fury. Said how.
You said best version of AJ versus the best version of Fury, and I said I don't think so.
Nah,
I think the best version of Fury. Who would you say that is? The one who fought Wilder in the second fight?
Yeah.
Probably. That would be a good... I don't know.
Fury that pieced up Wilder 2 versus like AJ, the same AJ that was against Povetkin. It's a really good fight, but I just feel like Tyson Fury's got more to his game. There's more. He's got more tools.
Yeah, he does. He definitely
got way
does.
more tools.
He definitely does.
AJ cannot try to outbox Tyson Fury.
And mentally, he's stronger than AJ. But I've seen it.
Mentally stronger than AJ. I don't know, you know.
Well, maybe not, you know. You're right.
You know what it is, yeah? If you come back from being a crackhead, that's mental strength, innit? But you were mentally weak to be a crackhead in the first place. So it all evens out.
That's
I don't know.
very true.
I don't know.
He's the one with the mental health issues, so he might
100%.
be mentally weaker. He actually might be mentally weaker.
100%.
He's the one who had to rely on performance enhancing and other type of drugs.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So you might be right.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know. But yeah, I think if he comes back, he pieced up AJ. This could be a bad fight for AJ, man. AJ's right now running
Money
scared.
in it. Money in it. It's big money, though.
But it's better be retirement money because he's gone after this.
He might win, bruv. He might actually win. You never know, bruv. He actually might. I don't think he's going to win, but there's...
The problem with AJ versus Fury is AJ will lose before the fight starts. He'll lose in the build-up.
Is it... How big of the fight is that?
Huge. It's still a big fight. We had this conversation a couple weeks ago. You said you weren't interested in seeing it.
But
you're too spoiled. You're too Hollywood.
But let me ask you a question.
I told you.
Okay, but
even when it comes to Ben Eubank, I told you
if
domestic dust-ups.
If AJ's got no chance in the fight, yeah, then how the hell is it a good fight? If AJ's got
I didn't
no
say
chance,
it's a good fight. You said how big a fight is it?
How
in
is
the
it
UK,
a big fight?
It's a big fight.
If he's got no chance,
Two big names, bro. It's a big
bro,
fight.
nobody thinks he's gonna win.
There's bare fights that have been okay. Fury versus Chisora in the UK
Was not big.
It was a reasonable size fight, bro. There's a reasonable size. Jerry Chisora's never been. It's a 2-time world champion. Fury versus Chisora was a decent sized fight, and we all knew that Fury was going to win.
Yeah.
So this is Fury versus a 2-time British world champion. It's the one this fight settles who's the best heavyweight in Britain in this era.
I don't think it does, though.
It probably doesn't, but I'm saying from a narrative perspective, that's what they're going to sell. Obviously, it doesn't because we're looking at the two worst versions of these fighters. AJ's been spinning on his head tops, working in a dance after he got knocked out by Dubois. And Fury's been pieced up a couple times by Usyk. So they're neither of them are the same fighter, but this will definitively...
I do think, and now I'm thinking, I do
conversation
think Fury does need a tune-up. Because if he goes in a fight and looks real good in a fight, like real good and gets a stoppage, maybe more people would be, wanting to see that fight. I think both of them might actually need an easy knockover win. Like,
to get their confidence back.
Yeah, I would say it.
If they
like
can
AJ
both go into this fight off the back of wins, that will make this fight way bigger.
Facts.
Even if it's a
So I agree. I do think.
But we've seen AJ drop all the way down to Franklin and not be able to knock him out.
But I do. Here's what I do think. Here's what I definitely do think. But if AJ fought Jake Paul, it's big. AJ fought Jake Paul, yeah, and then went and fought Tyson Fury. And let's say Tyson Fury fought, I don't know, Francis Ngannou, for example.
Yeah.
Anyone, just a tune-up fight. They went and fought each other after that. That fight's massive. That fight is massive.
But this is what happened
I
last
wouldn't
time.
want to see it, but
This is what happened last time though. AJ smacked up Ngannou, and he put a whooping on Hellenius, and then he went into the Dubois fight, and then he got starched.
I think Fury's waiting until, which is a good segue. I think Fury's waiting to see what Usyk's gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I think, yeah, if he...
Vacant belts.
I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
If Usyk goes and becomes undisputed again, I think Usyk might just retire straight away.
He should retire.